Have you been seeing 1111 everywhere? Do certain numbers, patterns, and moments keep repeating in your life? What if I told you that these are not coincidences, but divine messages? God is sending you signs, but are you paying attention? Today we are exploring how synchronicity works, why you keep seeing these numbers, and what it all means for your spiritual journey. Stay with me until the end because what you're about to hear may change how you see the world forever. From the moment you started awakening spiritually, your connection to the universe shifted. You began noticing things others overlooked. Numbers started appearing at the perfect moment, dreams started feeling more real, and your intuition became sharper. Have you ever felt like something was guiding you, leaving breadcrumbs for you to follow? That's not randomness, that's divine alignment. God does not speak in loud, obvious ways. He speaks in whispers, through signs, through moments that only the spiritually aware will recognize. 1111 is one of those signs, a gateway, a moment where the veil between physical and spiritual is thinner. It is a call to awaken, to listen, to prepare for something greater. Have you ever felt a deep knowing when you see certain numbers? That's not just a feeling, that's spiritual guidance. Synchronicity is God's way of confirming you are on the right path. When you keep seeing repeating numbers, hearing the same messages, or experiencing deja vu, it means the divine is communicating with you. It's as if the universe is aligning to catch your attention. Have you ever thought of someone and suddenly they call you? Have you ever had a question in your heart and the answer appeared in the most unexpected way? That's not chance. That's divine orchestration. The moment you notice these signs, something shifts inside you. You begin to trust your intuition more. You start understanding that nothing in this world happens randomly. Every event, every meeting, every experience is part of a greater plan. The more you trust, the clearer the signs become. Have you ever asked for a sign and then received it in an undeniable way? That's not coincidence. That's divine confirmation. But here's the thing. Not everyone will understand this. Some people will dismiss these signs as mere coincidences. They will laugh at the idea of numbers holding meaning. But deep down you know the truth. You have seen too much, felt too much, experienced too many moments that defy logic. Have you ever tried to explain these experiences to someone only to have them look at you like you're crazy? That's not confusion. That's a sign you are awakening beyond the ordinary. The more aligned you become with your purpose, the stronger these signs will get. You will notice patterns in everything. The timing of events, the words people say, the songs that play at the perfect moment. It is as if the universe is speaking directly to you. And in a way it is. Have you ever had a day where everything seemed too perfectly timed? Like the universe was orchestrating every step? That's not luck, that's divine synchronicity. But here's the real question. Are you listening? Because signs are everywhere, but they mean nothing if you ignore them. When you see 1111, do you pause and reflect? When synchronicity happens, do you acknowledge it, or do you brush it off? The universe is always speaking, but only those who listen will understand. Have you ever looked back at your life and realized the signs were there all along, but you didn't notice them at the time? That's not hindsight, that's spiritual awareness growing. The reason why God sends these signs is because He knows you are ready for something bigger. He knows you are questioning, searching, seeking answers beyond the material world, and He is guiding you toward your true purpose. Have you ever felt like your entire life was preparing you for something greater, even if you don't know exactly what it is yet? That's not just hope, that's destiny unfolding. But here's something powerful. The more you acknowledge these signs, the more they appear. It's as if the universe is testing you, seeing if you are ready to fully embrace your spiritual gifts. And the moment you say yes to this journey, everything shifts. The signs become undeniable. The guidance becomes clearer. The path becomes illuminated. Have you ever made a decision based on intuition and later realized it was the best choice you could have made? That's not luck, that's divine wisdom in action. Some people wait for miracles, not realizing that the signs they are receiving are the miracles. Every 1111, every moment of synchronicity, every divine nudge is proof that you are being guided. But will you follow the path or will you ignore it? That is the choice every spiritually awakened soul must make. Have you ever ignored a sign only to later realize it was exactly what you needed to see? That's not regret. That's a lesson in trust. You are not here by accident. The fact that you are even watching this, that you are drawn to this message, is a sign in itself. It means you are ready to see, ready to listen, ready to step fully into your divine alignment. The question is, will you trust the process? Have you ever felt deep inside that your journey was leading you somewhere you can't yet see, but you just know it's right? That's not uncertainty. That's faith in motion. God is speaking to you through numbers, through patterns, through synchronicities that are too perfect to ignore. The only question is, will you pay attention or will you let the message slip away? Have you ever wondered why you keep seeing 1111 at the perfect moments? Why do certain numbers, symbols, or messages seem to appear just when you need them the most? What if I told you this is not a coincidence? This is divine communication. God is sending you signs, but the real question is, are you paying attention? Stay with me till the end, because what you're about to hear may shift your entire reality. From the moment you started questioning life, from the moment you felt something deeper calling you, the universe began responding. You started noticing the patterns, the synchronicities, the messages hidden in plain sight. It's like a code designed only for those who are awake. Have you ever felt like the world was trying to tell you something, but only you could understand it? That's not just awareness. That's divine recognition. The universe does not use words, it uses signs. When you see 1111, or when a certain phrase, song, or person keeps appearing in your life, it is not random. It is an invitation to look deeper. It is a moment where the physical world aligns with the spiritual realm. Have you ever made a wish at 1111? What if I told you that it's not about making wishes, but about recognizing that you are already in divine alignment? Synchronicity is one of the most powerful ways God speaks to you. It's when everything lines up too perfectly to be ignored. The right book falls into your hands. The exact words you needed to hear show up in a conversation. The number you keep seeing holds a message for you. Have you ever had a moment where you just knew you were being guided? That's not just intuition, that's divine confirmation. But here's the truth. Not everyone will understand this. Some people will dismiss it as mere coincidence. They will say, it's just your mind playing tricks on you. But you know better. You have felt the presence of something greater, something watching over you, guiding your steps. Have you ever shared your experiences with someone only to realize they couldn't see what you see? That's not loneliness. That's evidence that your spiritual vision is opening. The more you trust these signs, the clearer they become. The more you acknowledge them, the more they appear. It's as if the universe is waiting for you to say, I see it. Once you do, everything begins to shift. Have you ever noticed that when you start believing in the signs, they start appearing more frequently? That's not a trick of the mind. That's the universe responding to your awareness. Every sign is a message, and every message is a gift. When you see these patterns, ask yourself, what is God trying to tell me? What is being revealed in this moment? Instead of brushing it off, lean into it. Ask for clarity, and it will be given. Have you ever asked for a sign and received it in a way that was so undeniable it left you speechless? That's not luck. That's divine presence making itself known. There will be moments when you feel like you are walking blind, when you don't know which way to go. And just when you start doubting, a sign will appear, a reminder that you are not alone, that everything is unfolding as it should. These moments are not accidents. They are divine winks from the universe saying, trust the process. Have you ever been on the verge of giving up, only for something small but powerful to remind you to keep going? That's not a coincidence. That's divine timing. But here's what most people don't realize. Signs are not just confirmations. They are also tests. They test whether you will trust the unseen, whether you will follow the path laid before you even when it doesn't make sense. They ask, will you believe before you see? Will you walk in faith knowing that the guidance is real, even when the physical proof isn't there yet? Have you ever felt like God was leading you somewhere, but you had to take the first step without knowing where it would lead? That's not doubt. That's faith in action. The The reason you are seeing these signs now is because you are awakening. You are being called to step into something greater, to rise beyond the ordinary, to move into your divine path. This is why everything is aligning, why the signs are showing up, why you can't ignore them anymore. The question is, will you listen? Will you trust what is being revealed to you? Or will you let the world convince you that it's all just coincidence? What's your opinion on this? Have you been seeing signs in your life? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more powerful insights. And if you want to explore deeper into divine messages, check out the video in the description. The signs are here. Are you ready to follow them?